So let's talk about the game one and the injury concerns of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yesterday, the Pacers went in there and surprised Cleveland. They shot 53%, pretty much 53% from three. The Cavs shot under 25% from three. That was pretty much the game right there. Also, I noticed that Ty Jerome and Donovan Mitchell got a lot of touches. And I get Ty Jerome. He's been really good for the Cavs. He's a great shot creator, great at scoring off the dribble, creating for himself, drawing fouls. Ty Jerome's awesome at that. Not having the service of Darius Garland is definitely affecting this offense. They really need his shot creation and his playmaking out there. I know he's been off the team or been on the injury report for almost 2 weeks, which is concerning at this point because you want him healthy for the second round and you want him healthy enough to play the Celtics, as I'm assuming that's who they're going to meet up if they make it through the second round. But this is definitely a concern because today there was a report that the Cavs have some concerns about these guys being available, where Kenny Atkinson said there is real concern about Evan Mobley and DeAndre Hunter not being available tomorrow. He listed it as doubtful when addressing their status after practice Monday, where Mobley had an ankle injury. DeAndre Hunter has a dislocated thumb in his shooting hand. So these are just major concerns with the Cavs, especially if Garland can't go tomorrow. Hopefully he can. I think he will try to play. And I don't expect the Cavaliers to shoot under 30% from three. I think they're going to shoot a lot better from distance. But if you don't have an Evan Mobley or DeAndre Hunter, you lose some depth and the Pacers smell blood. It's just going to be a daunting task. And we'll see if, the Cavs can do something about that situation. Hopefully Mobley can play because Indiana doesn't have much of an answer for Evan Mobley and he gets more touches along with Allen. I think the Cavs need to take a different approach, is just spread the wealth out. I know Matt Strus didn't shoot well from three. I know that Merrill didn't shoot well. Now, again, Sam Merrill wouldn't be in that position if Garland was starting. So maybe the role change affected his play. And they just got to get healthy. They got to get guys out there because Indiana is not messing around. They've been in the Eastern Conference Finals before. They've got experience. You could say they're benefiting again from injuries, just like last year with no Dame or Giannis. The Knicks had their injuries. They met the Celtics and got swept. But along their path, they had a lot of injury luck. And it seems like the same thing's happening for the Pacers. But I still want to give them credit because they went to Cleveland yesterday and took game one. Cleveland did come back in that game during the third quarter and took the lead before, Miles Turner made that buzzer beater three to put them up 2 points. But at the end of the day, Cleveland has to figure this out. This is definitely something I'm sure Cavs fans are concerned about because this whole year you get to this spot, you have the best record in the Eastern Conference, you have home court throughout the East if you obviously get to the conference finals, and you end up in the NBA finals, assuming they end up meeting OKC if they get past Boston, but they might not get past Indiana at this rate, especially if Garland can't play. It's been like almost 2 weeks, and you would like to see him get ramped up before the second round. Like, it'd been nice if he played against the Heat and didn't have to be out this long. But, man, it's just a tough look for the Cavs right now. Just a bad timing to have your key guys out because yesterday I felt like Evan Mobley, when he was getting touches, he was destroying the Pacers out there. He was having a lot of success, but now all of a sudden it's like, we just are in a tough spot now because we don't have the service of Mobley. And where are you going to go for offense? You got to hope your shooters are better. I think they will, but you're going to put the pressure on guys like Max Strus, put pressure on Sam Merrill, Ty Jerome. Now, I think Ty Jerome could step up and give you a lot of offense. But at the same time, if your second or third option isn't out there, it just puts more pressure on guys like Donovan Mitchell to really have a game where he might have to get you over 45 just to win game two. And the balance of Indiana, they're so good at like spreading the wealth. As you see, only two guys had over 20 points, but you had 6 guys in double figures. So the Pacers got depth. They play smart. They play really good basketball together. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton, he was phenomenal in that fourth quarter, took over important spots of the game, and he was just great. I just don't know about Cleveland. It's definitely concerning. I still am going to ride with the Cavaliers to win this series in 6 games or 7, maybe because of the injury bug right now. Like maybe DeAndre Hunter doesn't play tomorrow or Mobley doesn't play, but then they go to Indiana and win both games in a row because they get the services of Mobley and Garland back. So we shall see. This is becoming very interesting, and it's getting concerning in Cleveland, I'm sure, because they had Isaac Okoro out there at one point. It's like he's not the best shooter in the world. And he's good defensively, but again, you're putting guys in situations where normally it's Garland out there closing. Strus will close at times with the Cavs, and so can Ty Jerome. But Mobley, if he's not available tomorrow, this is going to get nasty very quickly, and the Cavs might not be able to recover. That's what's concerning right now. But we shall see. Again, it was just impressive to see Indiana go in there and just win again. They're just showing their playoff experience, and we got to see if the Cavaliers can turn this thing around, because if they don't, then there's going to be a quick series. And unfortunately, the Cavs, ran into some injury problems, and that's unfortunate, especially after the great season they had. I was expecting the Cavs, and I still do, to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they got to get healthy. And the report today from the coach saying, like, yeah, it's doubtful 2 of the top guys may not play, and you're hoping that Darius Garland could be the best version of himself tomorrow, assuming he's available. That's a lot you're riding on right now, and if it doesn't work out for the Cavs, and it's just a lost season, unfortunately. But we shall see how it all plays out. Pacers looked really good in that first game. The Cavs fought back, and Donovan Mitchell was just fun to watch. I mean, he was dunking on dudes' heads and getting to the basket well. I know he didn't shoot particularly well from three, but again, I don't expect the Cavaliers to shoot under 30% from three. You're going to have games like this where even the Celtics, they have games where they shoot under 30%, and they lose and they bounce back and shoot over 40. So I think the Cavs will shoot much better from three, and I think the game will be a little bit different, but will be enough to get the win if they don't have Evan Mobley and DeAndre Hunter, or just a combination of just Garland, Hunter, or, what if all three are out there? Then all the pressure falls on Donovan Mitchell, and it might not be enough to overcome the Pacers, and they might still gain 2. So we shall see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the reports of the Cavs injury problems right now, and can they overcome the situation? And do you think they're still advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.